Ab jetzt ist Wittenberg das neue Rom!
I'm Pastor Eric Schaefer here at Mount Olive Lutheran Church in Santa Monica, California. Been a Lutheran most all my life and am steeped in the Lutheran tradition.
My name is Leonard Schultz. I'm a retired college and university professor and administrator who's taught for 30 years in colleges related to the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America.
The Protestant Reformation, led by Luther, opened the gates for so many things: education, religious freedom, and ultimately political freedom, through the simple act of Luther making complaints against the current practices of the Roman Catholic Church.
Und keine guten Taten, kein Ablass und keine Priester können uns von unseren Sünden erlösen. Das kann nur der Glaube.
Martin Luther ist ein Ketzer und ein Zerstörer unserer Kirche. Jeder, der ihn beherbergt und verköstigt, wird bestraft. Und wer an ihn glaubt, hat sein Leben verwirkt.
The only way Luther survived was that his particular prince, Prince Friedrich the Wise of Saxony, kidnapped him after the Diet of Worms on the way back to Saxony. Having put him in the Wartburg Castle, ironically, is what enabled Luther to begin his translation. He translated all of the New Testament in something like, if I'm remembering correctly, 12 weeks.
So by being in prison, he had 24/7 to write.
That's right.
To translate.
That's right. It was Luther's intent all along to make the Bible accessible to people on the street, as opposed to having it repeated to them in Latin in church worship. The choice of the dialect into which he translated the Bible was crucial in establishing what we now know today as modern High German.
Leonard, would you say that by picking this one dialect of German, that it also helped ultimately unify the country into one country, yes, rather than all these little city-states?
Yeah, it took a while.
Right, right.
It took a while, but you had to have the kind of unifying force that he brought to the table.
I think the film, first of all, it's lushly produced, well acted, well edited, so someone not familiar with the story will get the story. I think they caught the times. I think they caught the violence of the times, the poverty of the times, the dirt of the times.
Yeah.
What does it begin with? Luther playing a dirty game of ball, right? Mm-hmm. So I think the producers and the director got it right to present Luther to a new generation, especially folks who've never heard of him. I hope people will take a look at this and then look some further. This is a chance to see the basics of the story, and then if there's a piece of it that piques their interest, it's pretty easy to go on the internet and search Martin Luther or Reformation and find thousands of articles, some of which are correct.